Hello, everyone, and welcome to Club 38. Today we are joined by the one, the only, the elegance of the baldness, Scribe.
How you doing, Ali? You okay?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing tonight? Well,
Doing
today.
great. I'm doing real good. Yeah, yeah. It's not quite nighttime for me yet, just yet. 4 o'clock, the afternoon calleth. But I'm doing great. Nice and chilled on Sundays. Just reeling in from the chaos that is Friday nights, and
Oh
just having a
yeah.
good time.
How did I just for the people that we'll cover that when we actually start recording.
Hmm?
Um, so normally what we do here is we just kind of say hi to everybody in chat, which we got Bodhi in chat, so it's a real short one today. Um,
Hey, Bodie, how you doing, buddy?
how are you doing, Bodhi? Already drinking whilst watching the Rugby Massacre.
Yeah, yeah. No, see, Wales are playing France. Oh, I say playing France. Wales are getting absolutely destroyed by France in the Six Nations rugby tournament. So I'd rather be here than watching that. It's
And
just awful.
Bodhi says to tell you to post in Discord.
Ah, yes. Hold on. Un momento.
Yeah, we don't immediately go right to recording. We usually talk to the people first.
Good.
Got to get that
Yeah.
stalling, let people come in.
Of course, of course. Best way to be. That song is going to be in my head now.
Well, so for anybody that is watching, if you like the kind of theme song, um, it is the cover of What's New Scooby Doo by First to 11.
That name sounds familiar. I've probably heard some of their stuff before.
Oh, probably. They're a great cover band. I use them specifically for the opening now. There we
Good.
go. Hey, Speed Math, how's it going? Welcome in. And hey, marshmallows are great. They definitely are.
I like a good marshmallow. Hmm.
And there is the Lost Womp Rat. How you doing, Womp?
Hey, Womps, how you doing, buddy?
Welcome in, everybody. Okay, so we can go ahead and start going live. Start recording. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Club 38, where the cocktails gleam brighter than the city lights. As always, I am Allie Gal. Unfortunately, we again are not joined by my co-host Kate Gaming, but we do have a very special guest today in this very special time for Scribe Gaming.
Thank you, Ali. How you doing today? You good?
I am doing fantastic. I've got to wake up, had my coffee, watch a little bit of Egnards. It's a good morning.
That does sound like a very good way to start the day, to be fair. No egg nods for me this morning. I've been a busy bee running around doing all sorts of adulting things, but we do like a bit of egg nods.
Oh, Egnards is fantastic. And you know what? I'm kind of glad you missed this one because there's a little bit I got to touch up on later. And if you had got the spoilers, that kind of would have like brought
All right, then. I'm intrigued. Color me
it.
intrigued.
Yeah, it's gonna be good stuff. So if you are not in the Discord, there is a link in our link tree. You could go to linktree/club38. And there is the link to the Discord. Make sure you grab that Club 38 role to be notified whenever we go live. Um, as well as Kate's pings and my pings whenever I go live. So make sure you do that. Also in there is Kate's Twitch, my YouTube. Also new merchandise if you want to get your Club 38 and Alley Gal merch. Also is the Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon podcast links. So make sure you check those out. And if you don't want to watch, we also upload the replays of these videos to YouTube, so they'll always be there to watch. Describe what we normally do when we get a new guest on is we have them just kind of introduce themselves, go over their account a little bit, their GP, what they're doing, any fun little PPs, uh, passion projects.
Tons of fun little peepees all the time. Yeah.
Very special
Yeah, no, that's
GP-ness.
fair. Yes. My G penis is growing as it is wont to do. Yeah, so I Scribe, how you doing? I have been playing since about 2018, mid June 2018. So I think we're coming in on too many years playing this game now. 8, I want to say. My G penis has groweth now to nearly, I want to say nearly 15 million on my main account, and the baby account just today hit 4 million. So the training wheels are off on the baby account,
Oh,
and it's going to
wow.
be happily failing to do anything in hard conquest, but hopefully starting to earn some proving grounds characters. I could even do guides on proving grounds now because my main account has never played them. So good times, yes.
Oh, that's gonna
And
be
I've got a
big.
little YouTube channel as well. So yeah.
What's the little YouTube channel?
Oh, it's called Scribe Gaming because apparently we're all just really narcissistic and name our channels after ourselves. But there we go. Yes, yeah. So I cover a bit of everything on that channel. I do guides, I do news updates, and I do silly stuff that I might just be feeling at the time. But yeah, do give
Yeah.
me a sub on YouTube if you feel like having some swigger content in your life.
And for those listening, that is a Scribe Gaming, SCRYABE Gaming.
Correcto.
So make sure you go give him a follow on YouTube and Twitch. Of course, I'm
Please.
sure you already have because he's got guides to everything.
I've got one or two. There are a few that are missing, but I'm slowly working my way through them. So yeah, eventually I will have done a guide for everything, and I'll just have to go back round and do updated versions of the same guide. Unless, of course, CG start releasing more and more legendary events. This is a weird thing that CG do now. Is they release a legendary event and there's like no nuance to it anymore. You know,
Yeah.
like we used to have events like Malak, right, which was an actual puzzle, and now we just have whatever the heck they did with Maul, like, and then we had stuff like Balin's event. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, then it's
But
just
hey,
like,
I
hey,
digress.
if you get the RNG right, you're good. If not, then screw you.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I suppose the Gungan one was. I say the Gungan one was like that. Gungan one had a slight bit of like strategy to it, and then a whole heap load of RNG trying to go through to the final tiers. I don't know.
I do
Maybe
miss those
I'm
ones,
just becoming
like
better.
Mallet
Yeah.
Gas, where you actually had to like have certain mods and make sure that everything was going good and the right kill orders and everything.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, I remember the pain that was stuff like the Ewok event, you know, for not Ewok event, obviously using Ewoks for C3PO, or the Bounty Hunter event. When those legendary events first came out, they were so hard. It was so hard because it was before we had like half the bounty hunters we have in the game. It's before we had Nisa. It's before we had relics. It was just like,
Yeah,
it was really difficult. And now you can just sort of face roll it with,
like even
you know,
like GL Ray before Zoria came out,
yeah.
that was a
Oh
little
yeah, she was
difficult, and then Zori
definitely.
made it easier.
Yeah.
So how did
Yeah.
your GAC go?
Oh, I don't know. You'd have to ask Drunk Scribe. Yeah, so Friday nights are always a bit of a different time, on the channel. We usually go for the shots. Obviously, we have fun in that one. It's not really about winning; it's about enjoying ourselves, and then probably me going off the rails and yelling at the screen. So we did get the full clear. I think we scored a 2020, which was obviously the
Yes.
great year of COVID. Unfortunately, we did lose. Our opponent dropped a couple of battles, but he had like a 2045. So we must have been incredibly inefficient in our battles to
2045.
lose. Yeah, we lost by 25 banners and we had the same number of drops. So I must have been awful.
Don't remember it going that bad because, yeah, I was in the
Yeah.
bullpen for that. I was watching it all, and I don't remember it being that bad.
I don't remember much of it, to be honest, but that's me. But yeah, no, it was okay. I think we had some fun there. I can't remember. I think we dropped against Reaver and something else. Can't remember. But yeah, it was okay. Wasn't too bad. How's your GAC been?
Um, I am 1-1 right now. Uh, full
Okay.
clear the first one. This last one,
Mm.
I got caught up on Ray. Uh, she, I tried to UFO at first. That failed.
Mm.
And then I went for Bane because I was like, oh, fine, I'll just Bane will take
If
it.
in doubt,
And then
yeah.
he got beat. And then I was like, well, okay, I'll go for SLKR then because I'm tired of this. She's got to go. And then he got beat, and I'm like, well,
Oh man, yeah, you did not have a good time, huh?
I'm done. That's GAC.
Yeah.
I guess I'll move on to
Oh man,
Glat. I'll Stranger because I have a Relic 10 Stranger, and he normally
nice.
takes her, and yeah, he dropped too. So I was like, well,
Oh my god, it was not meant to be, Ali.
this is the rough one.
Yeah. Oh man, I hate it when like if sometimes it feels like you go into GAC and absolutely nothing wants to go right.
Hmm.
It's just it
It's
just
it's like,
fail after fail.
oh my god, what am I doing? And then you just get to a point where you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna clear what I can. I obviously can't get through this wall. I'll just take the top, go through fleets, and walk away with what I can.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the defense could hold.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. They might have an even worse time than you when it comes to attacking. Like it's happened. I've had GACs occasionally where I've had a really terrible low banner full clear and they
Yeah,
get stuck on the front wall. And you're like, oh, okay, it doesn't matter.
yeah. This one he full cleared me, so I was like, "How did you full clear me and have a whole wall of like GLs?" Whatever.
Oh man. Yeah, yeah. That's brutal. It humbles you a bit, doesn't it? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I suck.
You know what? Maybe I'm not that great. I went on a little
Yeah.
tear.
Yeah, yeah. You started swimming in deep waters all of a sudden, and then you realize, oh gosh, there are some players much better than me.
Mhm. Even in K2, it just humbles you a bit.
Oh god, K2 can be brutal, man. K2 can be absolutely brutal. Like the level of competition that you can see throughout sort of Kyber 2 up until Kyber 1 is there's layers, man. There's
Yeah.
so many layers of skill sets and everybody's got so much these days, you know? We're talking everybody's got loads of GLs, got good mods, got datachroms and all that sort of
Mhm.
good business. And just because, oh, I'm not in Kyber 1, it doesn't mean you're not facing full GL defenses. Well, not necessarily full GL defenses, but rosters that have got everything. It's a tough gig. It's a tough gig.
Yeah, and it's just people trying to. I don't want to go to Kuiper one. In all honesty, uh,
It's not worth
good. I'm good in
it.
two. I like my crystal payouts. I think that's my niche.
Mhm.
I'm comfortable there. I don't want to go to Kuiper one.
Yeah, yeah. I think for me, it's almost just like a pride thing. I'm not really trying to get to the top of. I don't have the brains. Quite frankly, I don't have the brains to be a top Kyber player. As long as I stay in Kyber 1, my ego can take it. My ego can take it. If I start dropping out of Kyber 1, I get very upset with myself. I'm like, come on, you're better than this. But hey, it doesn't normally happen. I usually manage to hover in the sort of 3.7, 3.8 skill range. And that's good enough for me.
Oh god. Bodhi wants to know if we could take bets on how many times France score while you're on the podcast.
Absolutely not, because I'm here to have a good time. I don't want to get depressed by the French beating Wales. Beating Wales would be a light touch, I'm sure. I haven't even looked at the score, but my phone is pinging off because my family, well, my mam in particular, is a massive rugby fan. She used to manage the women's Welsh rugby team many years ago now.
Oh, that's awesome.
And she's been in sport forever. She's a massive rugby nut. So she is passionately messaging my brothers in our family WhatsApp group around the Wales performance, and I don't want to look. I you kind of do. It's kind of like a car crash, you know. You don't want to see it, but
But
at the
you
same
gotta
time,
see
you're
it.
kind of curious. You're like, mm.
Is Miss Scribbles a rugby fan?
She is currently asleep on the couch, so that no, she's not really a sports person, generally speaking, and she's from Manchester, so she would be supporting England, and they beat us rather thoroughly last weekend, so it's not good. Wales are in, you call it a slump, but it's like a 10 years slump is what we're in for rugby.
Yeah, I would avoid chat because they're
Oh
YouTube's going
no.
off about it.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't like it.
Me, I'm an NFL girl. I don't really watch much soccer. I don't watch rugby.
Yeah, I don't watch soccer either. Um, but NFL, that's American football, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, that's the closest thing to rugby
yeah.
that America has. I mean, there is an American rugby team, obviously, but I don't think that, like, culturally speaking, it's not nearly as popular as the NFL is. But yeah.
I think it's popular. It's got to be what the NFL is over there.
Mm.
NFL here is like a religion, kind of.
It's yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, and I think there's some of that culture over here for the NFL, but it's not nearly as prevalent. I think it's becoming more and more common to see people that watch the NFL over here.
Hmm.
But honestly, like, rugby is my favorite sport, and I hardly ever watch rugby. So
Yeah.
for me, it would be a special occasion. I've never watched a match of NFL, but I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's great.
It's a good time. I don't really watch too much. I have my team. I'm a Chiefs fan, but I don't really sit and like watch every week.
That's fair. So Chiefs, what state is Chiefs?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Okay, great. The only thing that I know about Kansas City is the boys from Supernatural from there.
Yeah.
So
They're from Kansas. Kansas
Texas
City's actually in Missouri.
in Missouri. Oh, okay, so that's
So,
slightly different then. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
slightly different. It's like shared border. Like it kind of runs halfway down the city. But yes, Swamp Rat, I
Right.
am
Okay.
a Chiefs fan.
Does Womp? Do you actually follow NFL? That would be interesting. And
Well,
yes, Scotland did actually get revenge for us because Scotland played England and they beat England, and that was satisfying, even
Womp
if we lost. So
Womp just hates on the Chiefs because Bones is a Chiefs fan.
oh, okay. I hate the Chiefs. I mean, screw the Chiefs.
Oh
Love you, Bones,
man.
really, buddy.
Oh man. So for a lot of people watching, we do have Conquest starting up tomorrow.
Mm.
So enjoy your 2 weeks to Conquest. Are you finding this Conquest easier or hard? I know a lot of people
Yeah.
said that it seemed like the battles were harder.
Um, it's not for me personally, but again, like, Conquest is a game mode that gets easier the bigger your roster becomes, and because I am late game now, like pushing 15 million, I have everything, and everything is like more or less relic 7 to 9. Like, Conquest is a doddle. Like, the feats haven't become any harder per se. Yeah, they often focus on new characters. This last one didn't, because the error system, the characters weren't released. So it was focusing on older characters. I'm like, I have them maxed out basically. I tried to take every new marquee to relicate minimum. So
Hmm.
whenever Conquest is around, I'm like, oh, do you win with Forlorn and Zuckus? I'm like, there are 9. So it's, that sort of thing is really easy for me. And so on my main account, no, it's never a problem because I'm just kind of late game. The feats themselves haven't increased in in difficulty. I don't feel it's less grindy than it used to be. I'm actually planning this conquest to see if I can do a stream where I just like red box in one stream, just go all the way to the end on the main account. It'll be very different on the alt account. I'll be surprised if I get the first box. So the 4 million GP account will struggle.
Speedmouth actually just asked that if you're going for the hard conquest and baby.
I will be, yeah. Yeah. So generally speaking, in Conquest, if you can even get the first crate on hard Conquest, it's better than max boxing on normal. So I'm not going to be farming Datacron mats or anything like that on that account. It's not a GAC focused account. It really doesn't care about that sort of performance. So I'm just going to go there for the better rewards, basically. And hopefully hit that first box if I can.
And the baby's kind of just there as like to wet the whistle for the big account on Friday.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit of fun. I enjoy the baby account. It's actually quite refreshing. I don't know if you run alt account, Sally.
I did, and then I tried to do Conquest. I can't keep up. I just have far too much going on. I just can't do it.
Yeah, that's actually like I used to run years ago. I used to run 3 accounts, and Conquest is what made me give them up because I was just like, I am not doing this 3 times.
No, I think I did it once, and I was like, nope, never again.
Yeah.
And Kate,
so
Kate, she runs
I
it
only
all.
made this one a year. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
And
cool.
she was like, because she acquired account, she has a big account, and then she has her original, which is her alt. And I'm in the same boat. I do have an alt, I just don't do anything on it.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah,
I'll deploy in my guilds like TB, and that's about it.
Yeah. So you're doing enough to not get kicked to the curb on that account, basically.
Yeah, it's there, but it's not.
Yeah, I feel you.
And even
I mean, sometimes that's the only way to run them. You know, like you've only got so much time in the day.
A lot of that's all kind of run through like Discord because I have the hot utils, so it's like, yep, deploy.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so useful, isn't it? Like hot utils is great. Like I couldn't live without it now.
Yeah, it's probably one of the best things that, like, for having an alt and being at work, and like I'm a teacher, so I'm at work when it's 1 p.m. for me when the new phase starts. So it's just like, oh well, I'm not going to be able to get on until 3-4. Deploy.
Yeah. Being able to put your operations in your platoons and all that sort of thing at a click of a button that's kind of useful. If I'm out and about or something, or if I'm just being lazy, I can just go on my phone and I can click platoon my units. I love it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Hot Sauce on the podcast because they just put out a Territory Wars update.
Did they? I didn't keep track of that. What have they added?
It looks like you could set your placements and everything right in Hot Utils.
With Datacrons as well?
I don't know if it'll do Datacrons or anything. I haven't actually tried it, but
yeah, I hope so, because like at least Endgame, every team has got a Datacron, And the funny thing is, and this is not lost on me, is apparently Hot Utils is putting more investment into TW than CG is. I mean, come on.
How do you feel about TW?
I like from the bare mechanics of going in and having a game mode that is guild based PvP. I like the concept, right? I'd like playing competitively. Like I said, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I like going out and doing GAC and doing territory war. I enjoy the concept. The execution, though, it just massively needs an overhaul. It needs to have some focus. It needs completely rebuilding. The matchmaking system needs to be completely thrown out. The reward structure needs to be completely thrown out, because there's no real value to going in and actually trying in territory war. And that's disappointing because it just kills the scene. But CG haven't done anything with it since it basically came into the game before I even started playing. So,
why Wombat does say that Datacron, it does do Datacrons, but it basically picks the highest to lowest, which might make the wrong choices.
Yeah, yeah, that's not going to fly with well, at least not with my guild. I'm sure it can work for some, but it's not going to work. Not going to work with my guild because there's always like you must run this team with this Datacron. But hey ho, is what it is.
Yeah, that's about how
And
we
that's
run
something that CG should be working on. Really, is a better way of implementing
their stuff.
Datacrons into the game. Right? Have squads that can have Datacrons, and then that kind of solves the problem.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic if they could do that. Just hit the click of a button in squads, and everything's good to go and go.
Yeah, yeah. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, I'm sitting at 14 million on my. I just hit 14 mil
Nice.
the other day. Um,
Congratulations. That's a
and
big milestone.
in MC3, I gotta say MC3 makes TW fun. Like it was boring for me, and then all of a sudden I get in TW. I go over to MC3 because I was about to quit the game myself. I was like,
Oh wow.
I can't be doing this. And then Kate, Ranger, um, Womp we're all in that guild, and I was like, I'll try to get over there. It's fun being around my friends. It actually makes it, and we've been on a
Oh,
winning
definitely.
streak. Like I haven't lost in MC3, and I've been there for a couple months.
Nice. That's
So
good.
they just make it fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think a guild community goes a long way. I think a lot of people would have quit, a long time ago if it weren't for the people that they played the game with. So
Yes.
yeah, and I used to be in MC3 years ago. Um, before I moved on, I wanted to try and play with gauntlet guilds to get like that real competitive TW experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just sort of hopped between sort of the end game guilds since. But absolutely,
Well,
playing with like-minded people and enjoying yourself and making it fun goes a massive way to keeping your enjoyment levels up.
if you ever want to step back a bit, I'm sure uh,
Yeah, I'm sure.
MC3 would love to have you.
Yeah, I'm sure that. I mean, hell, I have my friend from my original guild still asking if I'll come back at some point. He's like, "Yeah, it would be really good if we're quite big now. We're like 700 million GP, and we do really well and stuff like this." I'm like, "Ah, man, that brings back some memories. Lots of people I still keep in touch with, from most of my past guilds. Truth be told, so,
700 mil.
good
That's a
times.
good GP-ness right there.
Yeah, it's a good amount of GPness right there. 700 million of it. Mm.
Quite girthy.
Well, when you've got 50 people all lined up, it's plenty of girth in that G penis, you know what I'm saying?
So also something we like to talk about here is we try to ask everybody who is in the testing for the Relic Delta
Mhm.
because it was the first time that CG kind of brought content creators back into the fold.
Mm.
How's that experience for you? How did they even go about asking you?
Well, I speak to Meathead quite a lot, just generally speaking, um, in DMs, and he usually just reaches out through there. He says, "Hey, we're doing this. Would you maybe be interested?" And it just goes from there, really. Like they set up a call. You have a few people come join in. You see, because you all get together usually, and you have a discussion. They say, "Look, this is what you got to do. You have to sign an NDA because there's stuff that you're allowed to talk about and stuff that you're not allowed to talk about." And when you're doing that, they need to make sure that they hold you to your word. So, because as you know, the reason everything got shut down in the first place is because of leaks, right?
Yeah,
This is why CG shut down the Game Changer program. This is why they shut down the beta testing program, is because people inevitably just leaked stuff and they don't want leaks. And I mean, that's fair enough. They don't want leaks, but legally speaking, they make you sign an NDA so that they can have that leverage, I guess. Leverage. And it was the actual experience totally fine. It was cool to see the inner workings and speak to some of the CG devs that I never get to speak to, because usually it's just let's have a chat with Meathead, but you get to speak to other people, other developers that is enjoy as part of that journey, and
Hmm.
other players. You can get to talk about what's coming and how this might impact. And generally speaking, they are quite receptive to stuff. When you give them feedback and stuff like that, they will take the time to talk to you and say, okay, well, this is our thinking about this is our thinking about that. um, and they genuinely wanted us to test things and find out how it feels with like certain parameters. They made it pretty clear. They made it pretty clear that there was always an expectation of they want to get to a certain point, which was kind of like, that whole once you go into like Relic 4, Relic 5 Delta,
Hmm.
they expect most counters to fail at that point. That's what they wanted to achieve. And the purpose of the testing program was essentially how do we get us there in the fairest way, in the safest way, to make sure that we still keep the core of the game kind of in place. The first round of numbers really like just didn't make any sense, because like you were just doing no damage. You did 95% less damage at the top end,
Yeah, I
and it
remember
just
looking at that. I was like, whoa,
yeah.
huge.
Well, I mean, you would have like solo units being able to take on full GL squads, and they weren't good units. I think I did a test, and there was like I had a solo cup at Relic 9 going up against it was something like GL Layer at Relic 5, and it took her 3 minutes to kill him. I couldn't win, but it took her that long to kill him. I'm like, this is dumb. Like that
That's
shouldn't be how it feels. Um,
that is
but
a
because
lot
of
of
that, we pushed it
time.
back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was when like the damage reduction was just way too high. It was way too high. So we scaled that all the way back, thankfully. But it was a good experience. I would definitely do something like that again if ever we got the opportunity. But it's been kind of radio silence since. Well, not radio silence, just very limited chatting since then.
Yeah, I'm
And
curious.
you know, it's sorry. Go
I'm
on.
curious to know if they're going to do anything like that again because it seemed like everybody involved
Yeah.
had a good time with it. It was very informative. I know talking
Mhm.
to Kadar, he said that there really weren't any parameters other than just don't show videos.
Yeah, no, yeah. They were quite happy for us to talk to people and explain people what we are doing. We just couldn't show video footage. So if we did a test like that whole cup thing, I did a video saying, "Look, I took this cup in, and he wouldn't die for 3 minutes against a full GL team." We were allowed to talk about what we were doing and what the goals were. And frequently, if we were having conversations with the devs, we could ask them, "Are we allowed to share this information?" And they never said no. So everything that we were doing, they were like, "That's fine." Um, so yeah, they were real open about it. We just, like I said, couldn't share footage, and they did say going through it, it's like it might open up the door to us doing more of this sort of thing, and eventually, potentially, even having the opportunity to show footage. You know, but we haven't heard anything about that since.
Wow,
So
that'd be
I
really
don't
cool
know.
if they did it. What were
It
your
would. It would be great.
So kind of like to expand off of that, did you guys have any
Hmm.
idea that the era, the Coliseum, that any of that was even going to come out before it was announced?
No, I mean the error system and Colosseum system wasn't part of the playtest program at all. So it was literally just Relic Delta is a thing. This is what we want to achieve. Go nuts. And it was kind of surprising, really, because the error system, I almost feel probably could have done with more eyes on it and more feedback on it
Oh yeah.
rather than Relic Delta. Uh, so yeah,
That was going to be
like
my
that's
next question because Relic Delta, like when it first came out, everybody it was this
mm,
big thing. Everybody was freaking out, and I remember telling everybody, I was like, "It's in testing. You have Scribe, you have Egg on it. Just
mhm.
chill, give it time." And now it's not. Now it's not that big of a deal. You
No,
guys got it working
I,
in really good parameters. And then now when it was when the eras and conquest was announced, it was like, oh yeah, and here's this little tiny section on Relic Delta.
mm, mm. Yeah, it's a weird. It was a weird approach. I don't know why they did it that way. Maybe they had internal discussions and they were like, we don't have the time to test both things. So which one do we do? I don't know if that's the thought process that went through their head, or maybe they just genuinely didn't want to have feedback on that. Maybe they did just want to roll with it when it comes to the error system, the segregation, the Colosseum, all that sort of thing. Maybe they thought that would be, well, maybe it was that it was too big.
Yeah.
Maybe it was that it was too big because, Relic Delta is just conceptually, it's not like new game modes or anything like that, right? It was just a change to how units interact with each other in battle, whereas the error system in Colosseum was a fundamental change to how we farm and use units, as well as a brand new game mode that had a completely new approach compared to what we normally play. So maybe they were thinking that's too much to try and cram in, and we won't like the optics. Because I guarantee you, if we'd have tested the error system
Oh yeah.
and seen how the battles went and how the leveling process works, I mean, to be fair, it's like a 12-week long thing, right?
Yeah.
We would have been burning the house down with feedback. Like you guys would have seen the amount of shit we would have been thrown in because it is just like there's so much that I don't like about the error system that I feel should have been changed. Um, but maybe that's why they didn't, I guess.
I feel like they could have benefited with having as you said, having the testers there over. I mean,
Mm,
Relic Delta was good that you guys tested because they would have
yeah,
launched the initial numbers, and it's good that that didn't happen. Um, but man, that this era battle has been a mess.
yeah, yeah, a little bit. And I was hoping that we would get some changes in this new era with Andor, um, but they like we haven't had any new bosses. They haven't changed the progression, the
Mhm.
pace at which you change levels and stuff like that. So I feel like what we're getting now is kind of it's how it's going to be going forward. Now we're probably going to get more error related content. They said they're working on an error based PvP system, which I really don't know how that works. Um, like just generally speaking, I don't know how you make that fun and enjoyable.
Yeah, because at this
So,
point, if they were to launch it today,
mm,
I know a lot of people have stopped spending for the most part
mhm,
on it. Like they if you look, I'm actually curious to know what the sales charts look like between the first one and this one because there's
mm.
got to be way less spent. So how would
Yeah.
you, if this
Mm,
was launched today and everybody's sitting at about 20 for your air level, maybe 16,
mhm.
16, 20? Where's the differentiation in that? How do you go to like a PvP when everybody's sitting at that same thing? How do you take the RNG out of that?
Yeah, I mean, you don't, right? Like we can't use mods, and we've got a very small, limited pool of characters. And if they do let you use other characters, it's going to be exactly the same characters that other people use. So I don't know how you turn that into a game mode that is not just purely based on how much people have spent money
Yeah.
on the error leveling system and the error marquees. They're like, that doesn't sound like a really engaging way. It takes all of the bad parts of GAC and it amplifies it. It makes just the negative sides of GAC come into play,
Mhm.
and that's not a fun way to engage in the game. I mean, what I can see why CG would want to do it because they're like, hey, look, if you invest in your characters, you'll perform better in Colosseum and you'll perform better in error based GAC or whatever they're doing, and you'll get more rewards, right? But that doesn't make the game mode fun. It just kind of pressures everybody to spend money, and that's not, like I wish that wasn't the solution. I
Yeah.
wish that wasn't the solution.
How much have you put into this new era battle?
So I bought the episode pass and I dropped $100 getting Claire to 6 stars. So I just bought the £100 pass,
And then you should have
and
her
that's it.
7 by tomorrow
By Tuesday, I think, is it, or is it tomorrow?
or
I can't remember.
Monday is tomorrow.
Yeah, so before the end of the era system, the marquee, yeah, she'll be at 7-star. I haven't put anything into era leveling. I bought a 300 crystal credit pack for the era leveling currency, so I could
Mhm.
level her up a couple of times, and it's kept me in that top 30 realm. So I've been getting 500 era currency a day from Colosseum, and that's fine. I don't actually need any more. Like I already have 2 relic 10s in the bank, so I don't need. I don't feel like I need that 1,000 era level era currency, for being in the top 10, because my top 10 is mega whale
Oh gosh,
territory.
I got lucky then. I got real lucky.
Oh, did you? Yeah, no, I
Um,
didn't.
I bought the Era Pass.
Mhm.
I bought the $30 pack for Clay Shards, and she's sitting at 5-star right now. 5-star, yeah. And then I bought a couple packs to get her up to. She's sitting at 26 right now, which
Okay.
was like maybe $10 total. And then shards to get the air currency and stuff. And I light whaled this one, and I'm sitting at 11th in my shard.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I think the top 2 or 3 people in my shard are error level 80 and 7-star.
Whew,
So they're just
wow.
like, okay, they just went all in. I was like, okay,
Hey, as
I'm not doing that.
as Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah, they embodied that. They definitely embody that. And that's fine. Like I said, I feel if I'm getting the 500 a day, I'm quite happy with that. That's fine for me. Um, like I don't even know, outside of being a content creator, I don't even know why I'm like actually wailing on these characters, because I know I want to do an unlock for an unlock video
Mm-hmm.
to show people, to do a live stream showing the new content and stuff like that. But generally speaking, I'm not that interested in the character, and I don't need those lightspeed tokens. They don't really do anything for my account. Like, yes, it could take a couple of units from relic below 6 to relic 6, but the characters that I have at that relic range are crap, and I'm not going to use them anyway. So it's like the lightspeed tokens that we get are not an enticement for me. They'd be great on the alt account, but not on my
Yeah,
main. So I don't actually know why I'm bothering.
and then they're killing the Saw team. They're pulling Luthen
Yeah,
away from it.
yeah.
It's like why are
Mm.
we tearing Luthen away from Saw?
Yeah, yeah, it's a weird choice. It's definitely a weird choice. And they're taking Jedi Knight Revan away from JML with Satil Shan coming into the game, and
Mm-hmm.
JML could really use a lifter. So I don't know. They make strange choices, but
GLA.
the teams change. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take a GL there.
She's my bread and butter. She's my character.
Good.
Uh yeah, so I'm trying to get my Relic 10 shards because I have this thing going where if I hit 500 subscribers,
Mhm.
I'm going to take my Wampa to R10.
Nice.
And kind of like the joke behind it is me and Egg were picking on Phil because I have like my 2 characters are Leia and Stranger. Like those are my like franchise characters.
Mhm.
Both are at R10. He's got his Gungans
Nice.
at R10, and we're like, you have your Wampa at R9. Like that is
It's
your
mascot,
image.
right?
This
Like,
is your image. This is your mascot. Why is he not 10? And we just kind of
yeah.
been like ribbing him with it. So that I was like, you know what? If I get 500, I will take him to 10 before Phil does.
Yeah. I mean, Phil needs to get with the program, man. My Wampa is R10, Phil. Come on. Get on with it. Let's go.
Oh, I love that.
Poor Phil. Poor Phil. He needs to show Wampa some respect. I thought out of everybody it would be Phil, but it's not.
Exactly. And then if I get 1,000 subs, I'm gonna do a karaoke night with Celiac Sarah.
Oh, that sounds great. How is Celiac Sarah? I don't think I've seen her around in a while.
She was on the podcast last week.
Mhm.
She's doing really good. She's enjoying
Good.
retirement. we gave her some information on the Arab battle, and she, just the look on her face, she was just like, "What?"
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. She's like, "What is this?" Yeah, yeah. I
She,
think that's probably a lot of people's reaction. To be fair.
she was really curious about it, but coming from like a retired player that who hasn't participated in this, it was just hilarious to see that
Yeah.
reaction.
Well, I'm glad she's doing well anyway. Because I remember when she left, because she used to do she she used to do a lot of conquest videos, I believe, right?
Yeah, she was the conquest girl.
Yeah, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, cool. Well, I'm glad she's doing well and
Yeah.
enjoying retirement. I wonder if that'll ever come for me. I wonder. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully not.
Maybe one day. No, who knows? Who knows? Well, I mean, like for me, covering the game and doing videos and stuff, it's like so embedded in my life now that I can't see me ever leaving. But you never know. Never say never. Maybe CG will just turn off the lights one day and we'll be like, oh, we don't have a choice.
Oh, what
You
game am
never
I going to
know.
cover now?
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know what it would be.
Bodhi says that she's still in the officer chat. It's fun. Also, Sarah does have the co-host role now, so she has an open
Ooh,
invitation to Club 38 whenever she pops in.
amazing.
I'm trying to rope her in to be, even if she doesn't return, just come hang out with a pod. Talk to everybody, hang out. The
Of course.
community's still great.
Yeah, you can still chill with the community even if you're not playing the game anymore.
Yeah,
Like the community is what keeps people around, generally speaking, even if you're not playing. So it's all good.
exactly. That was kind of my take on it. I was like, just kind of hang out.
Yeah.
Also, so as I was talking about, Egnard's on his brunch,
Mm.
had he had something come up, and he asked me to share it with you.
Okay.
He wants to know if you would put this as your profile picture for a week. Right there.
I'll have to wait for it to.
It just
Would I do that? Well, what are you doing for me, Egg? Where did that even come from? Did he draw that in
he
paint
did
or
draw
something?
it.
I'm actually quite impressed. I'm actually quite impressed. That is good going. Well done, Egg. I'm not going to hire you for any, work. I'll say that. I, you know, you would have to do something for me, Egg. I think, like if I'm putting that up as my profile picture, I'll have to do something for you as well. And then we can we can agree on it. But yeah, that's a pretty good reimagining of my logo right there.
It's it's pretty good. And
It
with
is.
that, we also have the video. Figure we could play this for you a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So
This was the
we are going to do egg draws
brunch
and
earlier today.
our goal because
Okay.
because Allie is going to be talking to Scribe today and a special Club 38. We are going to draw Scribe's logo for egg draws. So that is going to be our goal today, is to get this logo correct and then to send it to Scribe to see what he thinks. It is a dragon. I don't fucking know how to draw a dragon at all, even a little bit. We're just going to see what happens and we are going to wing it. We're just going to try. Just make sure we have our black line.
This is amazing.
And we want to go a little bit up towards the middle, the center here. Yeah, apparently somebody hacked Vance's account, and then he decided that because his account was hacked, he was just going to delete it. It was very fun.
Fans
I'm
deleting his account.
thinking
Yeah.
the mouth
Apparently,
here,
it's very fun.
and then the mouth actually, the mouth has a bigger line. Let's go. No, 2 points. I think 2 points is good for the mouth.
We have a scribe reaction video going.
Okay, so here's the mouth.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know how he goes from this to the
And-
end product.
Pop in and
It's very
this,
interesting.
This like lip thing going on, and get some really white dragon teeth, because apparently dragons have really white teeth and they're great at brushing those teeth. And we're gonna pop that in there. You need to close this off
Bodhi wants to know if Egnards is the new Rolf Harris.
a little bit.
I don't think we need another
Get a
Rolf
tongue in
Harris,
here.
to be honest, man. Like, but maybe we'll give him a didgeridoo. We'll see what happens.
Maybe like a Bob Ross or something.
But like Bob Ross is probably a little bit safer than Rolf Harris. Can
I
you
mean-
say what it is yet?
He's doing this as in paint. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and he's clearly just using his mouse as well. He's not using like a drawing pad with a pen. Well, at least I don't think
Here
he
we
is,
go.
It looks like
because he's looking at the screen rather than at like a tablet or anything.
Egg draws normally is cursed. All right, so we have like some kind of mouth going on up towards the top.
I mean, already that's probably better than what I could
and
do.
We're gonna
So
Oh,
draw the-
absolutely.
I can draw a mouth.
especially in like paint, that's so difficult.
Yeah.
There's a sneaky little drag on Dex nuts over there. Oh, egg.
Jesus.
Okay, there we go. We got like the semblance of a dragon face. And this needs to be a little bit darker red.
I mean, yeah, semblance of a dragon's face,
It's close, right?
ish. At least it's
Ish.
red
And
now.
we need our spikes.
Even Egg looks confused right now.
Yeah, he's just like, what? How do I draw these spikes?
Hmm.
Oh, egg.
I mean, it's definitely a way to to spend your
I
time
know that
streaming.
his
He could have
logo
just
has
like
4
gone into
spikes,
like
but
Chat
I
GPT and got it
fucked
to
up,
generate
and we're gonna give him 5 spikes.
an image, and it would have taken him 20 seconds.
Even he's laughing about
And
that.
because I already messed. Actually, I think we can. No, I think we can salvage this.
Oh, now he's getting rid of the one horn.
I was gonna say, it looks kind of like a
I think we can salvage.
kind of like a hand right now with claws.
There you go, egg. Yeah, this was strictly because you were coming on today. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, well done, Egg. I appreciate you, buddy.
It's a hand with a mouth on it. Nightmare's coming.
Hey man, like you wouldn't need cutlery anymore. You could just eat straight through your hands.
We need the eye somehow. How are we gonna do this eye? There's like an eye here.
I'm so glad he didn't just do a little dot for an eye, because that would
There,
have
and
really
like
just
this
sent me.
black thing over here.
This little black thing over here.
Divot there. And for some reason, there's like an arrow thing here. Got like a little thing going on there. And he's got his
I think these are called
nostril
shadows.
here.
He's got this over here. There's for some reason an arrow.
All makes sense. All makes
I
sense.
think it looks pretty okay so far.
It definitely does like.
Right.
So yeah,
done great work, Egg.
here is the finished product.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, yeah. I could take him home. It's Scribe Gaming from Timu, right there. Oh my lord! Well done, Egg. I'm very proud of you.
All right. Then he did
Oh my
ask me to let him know what your answer was. So yeah, let me just say that it would depend what he gives you.
No, I mean, I think I'd have to reciprocate. I'd have to draw his logo, and he can have his logo for a week. Let it be known that my drawing skills pale in comparison to Egnod's shitty drawing skills. So I might just take a photo of an egg, and he can use that.
There you go. Just like draw a smiley face on it.
Yeah, I could do that. I'll get a Sharpie. I've got loads of eggs downstairs.
Maybe Miss Scribbles could like put those googly eyes on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, that's good work. It's good work. I'm proud of you.
It's marvelous. It really is.
Yeah, I'm actually cross-referencing it to my logo right now. I'm just like, yeah, I can see where he got the inspiration from. Yeah.
Pretty good.
I'd say so.
Yeah, I was trying to get him on today, but he said that he's going to the movies with the wife.
Oh, what's he watching? Or did he not say?
He didn't say, but curious too. Hopefully
Yeah, I
something
mean, I
good.
guess that'll be the next question for Egg is what did you watch and was it worth it?
Ooh, maybe you should do the egg logo dressed as whatever he watches and be like, here,
Yeah.
chat GPT it. Be like, hey, I need an egg.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could sort that out somehow.
Drawn
I'll
by
definitely get him a. I'll get him a logo.
like a 2-year-old.
I do know a 2-year-old, but I don't know how I would convey that request.
Oh, you could type that right in chat GPT. Be like, drawn as if
Oh right.
by a 2-year-old.
Yeah. Draw an egg face as if drawn by a 2-year-old. I bet it would give me like a fried egg or something with a face on it. Smiley fried egg face.
That would be it right there.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then, the brunch with egg nuts would be, brunch with egg.
Let's you know what? I'm curious. Get a
Gungan egg.
picture of
I think Gungans do give birth through eggs. I think that's true.
Let's see what chat GPT comes up with.
I'm intrigued. Do
Oh,
it,
oh
ChatGPT. I'm
God.
proud of you. Perfect. That is perfect. Yes, absolutely. It even looks like him. Let's be real. Yeah. Captured his essence, I think.
It's beautiful. If you're watching and you just totally miss that, make sure you check it on YouTube if you want to see the picture of that egg.
Definitely. Oh, dear me. I'm sure Egg would be more than happy to have that as profile picture. You'd be proud to have that.
I like that they did like the crayons and stuff in the background too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I still play with crayons. It's the
Hey,
best way to get my feelings out.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I work at a middle school. I still color with crayons.
And do the kids ever put the crayons on the radiator?
Thankfully, no.
I used to do that. Because apparently I was just an irritating little child.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You know, melted crayons over radiators is fine.
Yeah, surely nothing bad ever happens, right? We all lived. We're here.
Oh, yeah, nobody died. Nobody died. So that's, it could have been worse. Could have been far worse.
All right. How about we go to the viewer question part of the show? And then
That's
we
good.
can let you go finish up your cooking.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that. Oh,
Okay. Vlad Sanders asks, Good morning, Club 38. With more ISB agents appearing in the game, is there any characters from recent Star Wars media that you would like to appear in the game under the tag? Personally, I think Ilya Kane needs to show up in game. Remember, she was an undercover ISB agent working for Moff Gideon within the New Republic Intelligence Agency.
Yeah. Yeah, she was cool, actually. I really enjoyed her character. She was a badass. I fully support.
Really don't know too many ISB agents. Yeah, that would work good for me. I don't really read any like the book. I know like the main movies. I've watched the shows. I don't know any of the like lore in the comics or the books or anything.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't really read any of the books. I've read the Thrawn trilogy, and that was good. So I'd like to see Eli Vanto in the game at some point. That would be kind of cool. But again, he's not really ISB, and I haven't even finished watching Andor season 2, so I couldn't really expound on it further than that. But I remember her, and she was kind of cool.
I tried to read The Lost Stars, which is like a romance between a rebel fighter and a Empire person.
Ah, star-crossed lovers. I see.
Yeah, and I tried. I really did try. I can't get into like Star Wars books. I don't know why.
That's fair. You know, It's- if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. There's no point forcing it, is there?
Like-
some writers are more like your style of writing that you like,
Mhm.
even if you like Star Wars and stuff. Like if you don't actually like the author, it's it's hard to get enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, and like I'm a big reader. Like right back here, if I can move over enough, like that is maybe a 100th of what I actually own.
Oh wow, okay, yeah.
I'm a big reader, and I love fantasy. I love romance. I love Star Wars. I just can't get into like Star Wars books. I don't know why. Just the setting and everything just doesn't do it for me.
It is what it is. Can't help it if you don't like it. Nothing wrong with that. I hardly read at all because I just don't really have a lot of spare time to read. And usually when I do get to read, it's not that it's not for pleasure, but I'm usually reading like self-help type stuff rather than rather than a fantasy novel. I'll listen to an audiobook. I listen to audiobooks quite a lot. But if I'm reading, I'm usually reading stuff on how to be a better person, how to smarten up and know about how to manage my finances, that sort of thing, which is so incredibly boring when I say it out loud. But hey, yeah, it's fine.
All right, this one is coming from Ali Gal because I like totally just thought of it. Um, is a big content creator who puts out a lot of videos and is probably is the third biggest content creator for Swago. Do you ever find yourself watching a Bit Dynasty video?
Yeah, but I think it's one of mine. I look at it and I'm like, God damn, I'm looking good today. Um, no, I'll be honest. I have watched Bits videos in the past. I watch Bits videos when it comes to fleet counters, or at least I used to, because the guy has got really good fleet counter videos out there. So almost every GAC, I used to watch. Oh, how do we do this particular counter to the Leviathan? I know Bit's got a good video on that. And the funny thing is I will have a similar video up and I'll watch his and not my own, which is kind of weird. But it is what it is. However, these days I take all of my meta fleets on offense, so I never have to worry about that. I never have to think, what's the counter? I'll just like face smash it with either exec Leviathan or profundity. But yeah, no, I've watched plenty of his videos. He puts out good stuff.
He definitely does.
He does well. Yeah.
I know a bunch of content creators that are like, why am I watching a Bit Dynasty video? Like, I have my own videos. What am I doing?
Yeah. Yeah, but he's just so very good at it, and he's more thorough than I am when I do my videos. He'll like do the battle like 3 or 4 times, and myself, when I go to do that, I look at the cooldown and I'm like, I don't want to have to wait. If I'm doing a video, I'm doing a video now. I don't have to wait 5 minutes, and I don't want to have to spend 50 crystals to refresh my cooldown to attack again.
Exactly.
So I'm just like, I'm not going to do like full battles. Screw that. I'm just going to get it done once.
And this one,
he's more patient.
Comes from Egnards. Did Scribe buy anything for Valentine's Day for Egnard's wife?
Oh, our wife. No, I didn't. I'm a terrible, terrible fake husband to our wife. Unfortunately, the distance made it a little bit hard, even though, Amazon is a thing and I could probably just had something delivered. However, I did get some nice flowers and a card for Mrs. Scribbles, and I cooked us a rack of lamb, and that was very nice. That was our tea for yesterday, our dinner last night. Nice rack of lamb with some roast potatoes, and I did some minty peas. And we had some nice dessert, and we sat down and watched a really, really cringeworthy film.
Oh, wow.
That made me feel very awkward. Yeah.
What was it?
It was, oh my God. What was it called? It had a weird name. It's quite an older film. Oh, there she is. What was it? It had Cameron Diaz in it. Cameron Diaz, and there was a song about a penis in it, and I was dying in my chair. Because I was like, I don't want to watch this.
Without GP in front of it? What are they doing?
Yeah. There's no G. It was just the penis. Yeah. I can't remember what it was called, but I would like to not watch it again. That would be good.
Okay. Yeah, that's awkward.
Yeah, a little bit.
I could say, to answer this question, I did not buy anything for Egnard's wife or Mrs. Scribbles. I did buy myself a book because I treated myself.
Why not? So you should. Was it a good book?
Yeah, it's so I bought the actual physical copy of Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. There's a movie coming out of it, out next month about it. It looks really good.
And you wanted to read the book before you saw the film?
Absolutely. It has Lorelai Gilmore playing in it. She's one of my favorite actresses. So I was like, heck yeah, Gil gotta, you know,
Why not?
gotta do this one. And then yeah, it's a good book. Like it's about
Good.
a girl who when she was, she was with her boyfriend, they got drunk and high and crashed a car. He ended up
Oh dear.
dying and she went to prison for it for 5 years. She
It's a
didn't
dark start to a book.
she didn't know she didn't know she was pregnant, and it was about her coming out of jail and trying to get back into her daughter's life.
Okay. Yeah. That's that's pretty heavy stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty heavy stuff. Auntie, you're right. That was the name of the film. The Sweetest
The
Thing. Yeah,
Sweetest
don't
Thing.
watch that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't watch The Sweetest Thing. Okay.
Hey man, there were parts of it that were funny, but for me, I was like, oh my god, I'm dying. But yeah, that's just me. Mrs. Scribbles loves it, so
You loved
and that's okay. Oh yeah, she loves it. She's seen it loads of times apparently.
Wow. Now I'm curious.
Yeah.
Xander 01010101 asks, what moisturizer does he use to keep his dome shiny?
I have a Nivea for Men thing. That's the extent of my knowledge for the moisturizer that I use. It's in a little glass thingy, and I put it on after I've shaved my head, because shaving your head makes your skin very dry, and that's just not pleasant. So my morning routine is usually in the shower, shave my head in the shower. After I've finished, I'll be drying off, and then I'll put moisturizer on and wash my hands, and we're good. And I feel good for the rest of the day. I feel like I pampered myself. I wish I could give you more information. Some sort of Nivea for Men.
I don't have that.
No Nivea for Men for you. Oh,
No,
okay.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Sometimes I think it's actually genuinely just marketing. I'm pretty sure humans
Absolutely.
just have skin, right?
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Maybe they add extra testosterone in the man's one or something. I don't know.
So funny thing, when I was with my ex, he refused to like if he ran out of like shampoo or something, he refused to use mine.
Oh.
Absolutely refused to. He's like, yeah, I read somewhere that they put like estrogen in it. I'm like, that is not true. I use
Okay.
I use L'Oreal. There's nothing in it that you can't use.
I'm pretty sure he would be okay. He's not gonna grow man boobs or something like that using women's hair product. I think he would be safe. Yeah.
I think it would actually make your hair shinier and probably cleaner.
Well, I mean, maybe I don't have that problem, so.
It was, oh my god. Womprat says, I have a question for Scribble. What should me and him have a bet? With Scotland versus Wales on the 21st, if Wales wins, I have to do a stream in a bald cap. If Scotland wins, he has to do a stream in a wig.
Yeah, I'll take that bet. Yep, let's do it.
All right, Womprat,
I don't have a wig, but wig game. Yeah.
There you go. And Womp, you should.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be wearing a wig. So.
Oh, it's got to be like a good wig though, like a Womp Rat wig.
Yeah, with pigtails and all that sort of business.
And then our final question comes from Meathead.
Kadar?
Yeah.
Oh, I was right.
Are there any UK specific music groups you enjoy listening to? Mine is LeBrock out of Petersborough.
Oh. I mean, I'm a Welshman, so I quite like listening to Stereophonics. They're a Welsh Valleys boys band. I wouldn't say they were massively mainstream anymore. And of course, I did, being Welsh, I love a bit of Tom Jones. So yeah, absolutely. absolutely. I listen to some UK specific groups. I wouldn't say like crap loads, but I like music. I like to sing. I don't know if you guys have noticed me singing on stream,
Yeah.
but it happens.
Um, I found a newer like band, kind of like an emo band, and
Okay.
I've gotten into them because of all the shit I went through with my
Mhm.
ex. They're called As December Falls.
Oh, okay.
Um, they're a bit like rocky emo, but they're really good. I've been enjoying them personally.
Ah, they're from Nottingham. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check them out.
They're pretty good. Yeah,
I shall give them a try. Why not?
I don't know how far from Nottingham you are, but
Uh, no, I wouldn't say we are particularly close, but I mean, in the UK, comparing distances in the UK to comparing states, different differences in the states is it's vastly different. Nothing here is particularly far. You know, you could fit the entirety of the UK within several of your states.
yeah.
You know, from me getting to Nottingham, it probably 3 or 4 hours or something like that, I imagine.
So I live
So,
in upstate New York. As I told you, I'm
mhm,
like upstate. So if you and Miss Scribe
mhm.
comes up or over for the convention, I could
Yeah,
show you a bit of New
next year.
York. Um,
Sounds great.
but we're like
I've never
upstate,
been, so I have
upstate.
no idea what to do. Yeah. Yeah, the plan is to go next April, obviously. Uh, but we haven't started planning because it's still a little bit early. You can't even book flights just yet. So in a month or two, we should be able to.
Yeah, and that's just
But yeah, I'll take you up on it.
from where I am in New York. I'm like border of
Mhm.
Canada, sort of. Like there's the lake
Yeah.
and then there's Canada. And
Mhm.
from here to New York City, again, same
Mhm.
state, is about 4 hours.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that same state, and I would be traveling to a different country if it was me traveling 4 hours because Wales is tiny and Nottingham's in England. Obviously, all part of the UK, but England and Wales are different countries. So it's yeah, scale is a funny thing.
Yeah, and then like Egnards is probably about the same distance. I'm actually close to Egnards.
Are you really?
Yeah,
Okay, that's cool.
and Phil.
You'll have to go and meet up and tell Phil to R10 his Wampa or something. I don't
Hey,
know.
I'm harping on it. He refuses to do
That silly sausage.
it.
He needs to get his priorities straight.
I totally agree. Hop on it, Phil. You heard it from Scribe too. Hop on it.
Exactly. Come on, Phil. Pull the finger out. Let's go.
Um, so do you want to go ahead and give your closing statements? Pimp your stuff out again.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you, Al. Appreciate you asking me to come join you here today. Have a little bit of a chin wag with your community. It's been good fun. I am, of course, Scribe Gaming. I've got a YouTube channel where I put out the occasional low quality video. Please do go ahead and find me on YouTube, Scribe Gaming. I also stream on Twitch at the same time. If you prefer watching on Twitch, then you can do, of course. So please do give me a follow there. And if not, just join my Discord and come chat crap with the rest of my community. I'm sure they would all love you to have you around.
Mhm.
So thank you, Ali. I appreciate that.
Of course. I've been wanting to get you on for a while, and I was like, you know what? It's gonna have to be a special
Sure.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, time zone differences and busy schedules do make it a little bit hard sometimes, but I try. I try.
Yeah.
So it's been fun.
It just happened to be winter break for us, so I was like, you know what? I got open all week. My kids aren't here.
Now's the
They're with their
time.
dad. Perfect.
Good stuff.
Yeah. But thank you for coming on, Scribe. We really appreciate that. Um so with that, if you are in the Discord or anything like that, make sure you hit a like and a sub over on YouTube. Again, 500 subs, we will take Rampa to R10 and tell Fat Phil to suck it. Oh, maybe we'll even get him on stream when we do it.
I think that would be fair. Yeah.
we'll invite him on, and we'll hit that button right in front of him.
Yeah, really rub it in, like, go on.
So if go ahead, hit that sub button over on YouTube. 1,000, and we'll get Celiac Sarah on for some karaoke. Scribe wants to come chill too and do some karaoke. We could use a good male voice.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
So go check out the link tree. Get in there is again the Discord, my YouTube, Kate's Twitch, my Twitch, the links to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Podcasts that all get uploaded. So make sure you check that all out. And we are still going with this episode being a special one. We still are going to do our normal Tuesday night with a very special, awesome podcast. It's gonna be awesome. As we get the one, the only Calvin Awesome on.
Hell yeah. I miss Calvin. Calvin puts out great videos.
He does. Calvin is amazing. And we look forward to having him on there Tuesday. So make sure you ask those questions. We love having the questions. They're really fun to answer. And we will see you all around the hollow table. Okay, there's the recording done. We're still alive, but
awesome.
Now normally we just kind of talk to everybody. Like, hey, Lady Geek, I'm glad you appreciated it. Ray Rock says, "Rip on Egnard."
Always have to. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, exactly. Womp. Yeah. We are. Womp Rat and I are not too far apart. There aren't many sort of British-based content creators for this game, and even if there were loads, none of us is ever really super far from each other. So.
Yeah, I don't know where a lot of people are. Womp, go ahead and destroy TV. TW? I will hop over to TW as soon as we're done here. I'll get some more attacks in.
Yeah, I think we're already done, actually.
Yeah.
I think we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only 30 minutes left, so. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
We're good.
It was a tight one for us, so.
Oh, is it? I think my guild has gone quite TW lax lately, just because they've sort of consolidated it. So it's like mostly more Chromium is where like the really sweaty tryhards go, and now Erodium, the guild I'm in, is a little bit more relaxed. It's still, if you sign up, you still have to be mod compliant. You still have to do your attacks and all that sort of thing, but it's not mandatory to sign up. So we only get like 38 people sign up now, and anybody we face in that range, we're just going to absolutely destroy. So it's just kind of like, oh, okay.
Hey, it works.
Yeah, it's plain sailing for us.
Okay. Anybody streaming over on YouTube? And when does
Miracle's live in a minute.
When does the tribe go on?
Not for 3 or 4 hours yet. About 3 hours time.
Perfect. I would raid out to you if you were on, but I could never really raid out to you because you have like a set limit.
Yeah, I think it has to be like 7 or more people concurrently. I don't know why it's that number. I can't remember. It might be more than that.
All right.
I'll have to check that setting.
I just put in the link to Caracle's YouTube live down below because I can't raid out without 500 subs. So make sure if you're over on YouTube, just say hi. Unofficial raid incoming. Boom. And if you are over on the Twitch side of things, we will go over to Man, is nobody streaming Segwo here? Segwo?
I don't know. Let me have a look to see if I can see anybody on Twitch right now. No, it seems really quiet on Twitch at the minute.
Okay, we'll raid out to one of Womprat's places. The Ferret software. It's just like 24 hours of ferrets just being cute. So
Why not?
go enjoy some ferret. Oh shoot, that was the YouTube link. There, go enjoy yourself some ferrets. And we will see you all later. Remember, I will be going live later for some GAC. So I will try to do that after Scribe Talks.
Yeah, we should be starting before the attack phase, so it'll be finished at like an hour after it
Okay, perfect.
opens.
I will try to wait until you're done then.
Good stuff.
All right. And remember that rebellions are built on hope.